Hey boys, welcome back to The Last of Us
Hey,
Part
if you
2.
lived in the old world, what would you buy with all that money?
I don't know. Maybe a big farmhouse?
But you can get a farmhouse now.
Okay. What would you get?
A space shuttle.
Oh, that's right. Your astronaut thing.
Hey, it's cooler than a farmhouse.
Farmhouse is way more practical.
Definitely needed that. Whoops. Excuse me, there's a branding on it. Oh,
That
J
place was
for like
crazy.
Jackson.
Well, got a shotgun out of it, so not complaining. Okay,
Pretty big
let's head to
plus.
the dome.
I wonder if later on when we get like a shotgun. Oh, this is just that building. Like this is where that building would be. So I guess we've already scavenged this area already. Like we scavenged this area before because there's nothing actually here. Every car I look at, I'm always suspicious about. I'm always like, maybe it's one of those ones that you could break the window and there's something inside. It's never anything. Kind of feels bad. We've already been up here, of course, which means we've actually searched these two like areas already before. So I guess let's go around this way. Let's check this area, and then we're gonna head down into the other three buildings. Nah, nothing special. I think designing a place like this would give me nightmares, man. Cause like it's really well designed, and I think I would be thinking about that every single time I actually played something like this. Like, cause everything leads into the next place super well, and I really admire that about these guys. Like the map is just made immaculately. Oop. You know, I kind of miss jeans, like those blue kind of colored jeans. Like I've just worn black jeans like the entirety of my adult life, I guess. Ever since like middle school, I think. Ever since this one girl was like, "Yeah, I'm really into like rock and roll," and I was like, "Rock and roll? What is that?" And I like started listening to my own music, or like I guess started listening to music that I thought like she would be interested in, and I found that I was like madly in love with this kind of music. Sounds really stupid and pathetic way to kind of get into music, but it's very much the truth and how I got into like rock music. But like ever since then, I think I've been wearing like black jeans and stuff, trying to be like, hey, I'm like those guys you like. But
Whoa, check
honestly,
out
they
the
just
tank.
became really fun to listen to, really cool to wear. Because after some time, I found out she was like a pretty. Roger. Following up on our fight from last night, I hear I hear your concerns and understand your reluctance. But listen, we've thinned Fedra numbers. Many of their soldiers have joined our fight, and knowing they plan to sneak out through the tunnels, we have a rare opportunity to deal with a final blow to Torres and his thugs. If we let them regroup, then how many of our men will die? Our own have to come first. We know that that what? Jeez. We know that more than anybody. I'm glad you're asking these questions. They are questions leaders wrestle with every day. I'm proud of your growth. You've made the soldier. Wait. The growth you've made, the soldier you become, the leader you'll be one day. Isaac.
Kinda sad.
I think on my own time I'm gonna have to go back and like reread these because I'm not paying attention. Like I'm very much trying not to mess up in reading, which is making me mess up even more in reading because I'm like, it's an easy thing to read. It's just that I'm apparently an idiot when it comes to like reading out loud. Like, I was never one of those guys who was like, yeah, I'll read out loud for the class, because I would be one who, like, wouldn't do it properly. I guess, going back now, like, given the person I am now, I would absolutely, like, if I were just me and a young person, but, like, if I was just young, right? I would actually just do that. Like, I would actually just go back into, like, reading and stuff of that sort. Like, out loud for people, rather. Please tell me there's, like, a grenade in here, like an actual old school Walking Dead grenade.
Yikes.
Shells.
These guys had a bad day.
What is it?
Burnt skeletons.
Oof. Not how I'd want to go out.
Burnt skellies. How would you like to go
Kind of
out?
like those astronauts.
What are you talking about?
One of the early moon missions, there was an electrical fire and the astronauts burned up in their capsule.
Well, at least they died for something worthwhile.
Exactly. These guys were just assholes killed by other assholes.
It's kind of interesting, like, thinking about that, because, like, even the idea of society is like a stretch. Like, it's like a stretch for them, right? Like, the idea of, like, hey, there used to be places that you could just go and it would be chill and you wouldn't have to deal with infected ever. Like, looting was not the biggest deal on the planet, right? But, like, now, like, it's not even, like, a thing. Like, that's just how you live your life. Like, your life is entwined with these... Let me see, where am I going? I just checked that area, right? Like, where was the tank? Sorry about this, guys. I just wanted to make sure, like, how far we actually came from. Just so I know, because I promised that we would go through all those buildings, and I don't think there's any other way through it, and it looks like somebody, like, just Saitama like, just punched somebody straight through this. There we go. Okay, so we can't actually go to Cheryl Street or Cherry Street? I didn't read it properly. But we're gonna go this way then.
Fuel distribution.
Ration distribution center.
In Boston, we'd line up for blocks. And the food sucked.
I go crazy.
Well, some people did.
Where the fuck is Dina from? Because we obviously know where Ellie's from, right? But Dina is from somewhere that got recruited by Jackson. By the way, I think that would be something of a nightmare. Like, to go through people and decide who gets to come into your colony and who doesn't. Like, how fucking horrifying is that? You know? Like, is this person gonna, like, come in and, like, steal everything from us? Is this person gonna, like, come in and, like, kill all of us in our sleep? Like, what's gonna happen? It must be fucking terrifying. Oh, what I was saying before is, like, it would be, like, a stretch thin, right? Like, they're already, like, can't believe in society. Imagine, like, hey, the society was so thriving, we had nothing to do so much that we decided to get in a fight with another country, right? To go to the fucking moon! Hello? I actually want to know what that trophy is super bad. I think it's, like, go through everything. Go through every location, go to every, like, circle spot. Because it goddamn should be a trophy. I don't want to touch that yet, though. I want to see if there was, like, a broken window or something, or a window we could break to get in there. There absolutely wasn't. But there was a ladder. There was a way to get in. So let's go up here. Hello. I'm glad I came back for you. Something about ASAP. Private Miller. We've got fresh intel that there's an active WLF hideout on Spring and 5th. Grab any available soldiers in your sector and head to the hideout as soon as possible. Expect any suspects, secure the location, and await my arrival. Sergeant Ward. Is sergeant one of those words that's spelled like that? I have never heard the word. Maybe I am stupid. Maybe I'm like somebody who doesn't. Yeah, I'm definitely not somebody who reads. But like colonel, you know? I was like colonel. Alright. Wait, is The Last of Us 2 have that same thing where like if you're looking one direction but you're yeah, it does. Like if your character's looking one direction but your flashlight's over here, it'll still like it wouldn't align properly. It's better that way, I think. Jesus Christ. Alright. Bang, bang, bang.
Can you get through?
Oh, just the X button. Alright, cool.
All right, I got you. Shit. Stay low.
Hello? Wow, we are fucking hidden. I want this to be in multiplayer so bad. Please, God, let this be in multiplayer. Ooh. Yeah, her backpack is making like an uncomfortable area to be in. I was thinking of like Snake, like when you go prone, that sometimes you could actually like. Like in Metal Gear Solid 5, right? If you go prone and you're like aiming, you could actually then at that point get on your back by just
Nice
doing
and
this
quiet.
and then stopping your aim. Oh, dude, she's like moving the body. That's so fucking cool. But yeah, like I really like when games do that shit. Like make prone more than just, hey, you're flat on your front and that's it. Like you could also be on your back, which is really fucking cool. I wish some games would like put in some like, and I'm not a fighting game fan, but I wish some games would put in a little bit more of a fighting, like this game is, by the way, but put in a little bit more fighting game-esque shit in there. Like kind of like, hey, you gotta press these buttons for a combo, and hey, you have to remember to dodge, you have to remember to do all this other stuff. Like a lot of games do the whole dodging thing. Wait, no, I forgot how to dodge though. There you go, that's the dodge button. It's the run button. I assume that's the dodge button. Yeah, it's definitely the dodge button. Okay. I don't know what they said about the tall grass and the short grass. Dude. Let's get them all. Come on. What? You're not dead? Okay.
I think that's all of them.
I don't get it.
So a Molotov
There
doesn't
were
just
still
kill
people around.
automatically.
They would have cleared this place out.
Maybe they didn't make it here.
Maybe. Let's find that gas.
Whoa. Okay. First time using a Molotov in this game, and it's a kind of like a little bit. It's a lot more nerfed than it was in the last game. Like a Molotov before would just roast people. Maybe I did just miss, you know? Maybe I didn't do like enough damage with the Molotov because I missed. And I think one of them did die from the Molotov. Maybe I just threw it far enough to get that person, but not the others. But it very much seemed to me like it didn't do as much as the older game, as it did in the other game, as in The Last of Us 1. I wonder if you could break this. I cannot. I could scratch the shit out of it, apparently. And we're in a church. A beautiful fucking church. I think churches are like one of those areas where you could get like one of these giant... Oh, it's a synagogue. You get one of these giant areas and it's not, you know, like it's not full of stuff. I guess maybe a church wouldn't be like that anyway, now that I think about it.
Ellie, this place is a synagogue.
Yeah, it is.
How can you tell?
One, there are menorah decorations on the wall.
Yeah.
It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so...
Burst into flames?
It's just a dumb joke.
Oh, unlike your other ones.
You shut it.
Shit. Latch is
Okay.
on the other side. Found the gas. Just need to get back there.
There's gas in there? Oh yeah, there is. Alright, sweet. So let's go around. Oh, she didn't burst in it because she's gay. Which is fine, like, right, like it's I made it fucking awkward instantly. Why the hell did I do that? I'm sorry, guys. All right. Whew. But what I was thinking before is like, because it's not taxed or anything like that, you can get such large areas in places like this, and it's like it would be worth millions. But you know, it doesn't cost much because it's a church. It doesn't cost them anything because they don't have to pay for that kind of shit. They don't have to pay. I don't think they have to pay rent or mortgage or anything of that sort. It would be rent, but they also don't have to pay. Oh, that's the way in. They also don't have to pay, like, taxes on any of the money they kind of earn. That's another way in, isn't it? So let's check the last room before we go. I think in Uncharted, if this room would be in there, that, like, light would be... Like, it'd either be like, hey, this is fancy gala that you have to go through, right? Like, something really cool, like in Uncharted 4, if I remember correctly. I played like a little bit of Uncharted 4. Or, like in, is this a door that we could go through? Because I thought I saw a triangle. I guess I didn't. No, I guess I didn't. Okay. Or it would be like one of those things where like you'd have to use the light for the puzzle, right? Like you'd have to use the light to beam into another area. Oh,
Okay.
Well. It'd be kind of interesting if, like, if you go in one way, it, like, locks you in from going in another direction. It's a climbing puzzle. Can I open this? No. Can I climb under this? Like I was thinking? I cannot. Okay. Excuse me, Dina. Dina. Dina, move, please. Fucking thug, man. I love Ellie, man. Come on.
Right.
Second time's a charm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Hey, language. This is a house of worship.
We got some gas.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, it was the bottle. That was the thing. The hose was the thing coming out of my bag. Wait, what kind of fuel might be distributed per fuel ration card? What the hell would you use the fuel for? I guess gas? You must be like really rich to have gas then. Hold the phone.
What were you saying before?
Yeah, so this place brings back a lot of memories. My sister used to drag me to a synagogue all the time.
Do you still pray?
Sometimes.
Really? When?
I said one when we left Jackson. I said one at Joel's grave. Sometimes I just say little ones to myself.
Does it help?
I think it calms me. Helps me put things in perspective. It's a way to deal with grief. A way to show respect. It's what I know.
Alright. Let's keep going.
This way.
Right behind.
Jesus. Hey, a tube TV. Is this one of those times where we're gonna Uncharted the fuck out of this location? Man, I fucking love that they learned some shit through like their other games, and they're like, you know, it'd be cool, a fucking rope. And ropes are like one of the coolest goddamn. Like I think the rope is like the best invention of all time.
What's this?
Oh, this is the Torah.
The what?
It's scripture. It's like a Jewish Bible. My sister would have flipped for this. The one we used in New Mexico was half burned.
No.
All right. Well, at least they didn't just chuck everything.
That's fair. I like that they didn't. You know? I like that it's something that's there for people. I'm not a religious man myself, but it's a great thing to have, you know, around, because people do draw faith from it. People do draw love from
What do you
it,
think of
you know?
this?
With the rope? I know, hun. I saw it before.
That might work.
Ellie, careful.
It's okay. It's holding.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe if I climb up, I would have less leeway. I don't know why. Oh, fuck. This is very hard to do. It is taking all of my concentration. Yeah, I thought that would happen because I wasn't moving fast enough. So what the fuck? How do you get to there? How do you... No! Ellie. Come on. Okay. Hold R and... Okay, okay. So you have to do it both directions. Yes! Okay,
Nothing to it.
I figured it out.
Come on, Nina. Right.
Ooh, there's scaffolding. And a door that looks obviously openable. Antique armoire.
5774. Are we in the future?
No, doofus, that's a Hebrew calendar. For the new year. My sister used to give me an apple dipped in honey. Ugh, now I'm craving it.
Oof, that does sound pretty good.
Jewish holidays are all about food. And celebrating not getting annihilated by our enemies. I like coming from a long line of survivors.
Bad joke in my head, but I just imagine she just drew her and just drew like a just giant star of David Biden. Like, yep, very Jewish. It's like, oh god. Okay, so what the hell does this say? When I think about Joel, when I think about him, she doesn't want to say the word Joel. All I see is open skin, slack jaw, insides out. I won't let her remember me that way. I'd rather die alone. Did she die alone? Was her God with her? Was he with you in the end? Was he with Joel? Did I make it worse for Joel being there? Or was I company? He/him more than I was with him. Why is she crossing this stuff out? Was he with you in the end more than I was with him? Beyond faith and pain, I want faith from pain. I want faith through pain. Kind of don't understand this one. But she's still trying to cope with everything. I guess that's a very interesting way in video games to kind of like give you as much information as possible. Lieutenant Torres, 70 years ago, my grandfather fled Germany with his family in World War II, as World War II began. 70 years ago, when World War II began, huh? He escaped thanks to the kindness and bravery of the Polish family. And so the wheel turns. The cycle continues. Tonight, my family has packed our belongings, and due to your kindness, we will leave this city, escorted by your brave men. Thank you for helping me preserve what we could of our shell. I don't know what a shell is. It is difficult to leave our home behind, but in the end, it is living people that matter. You bear a heavy burden on your shoulders, and I hope our late night talks were of some comfort to you. If I can leave you, flip. With one thought, for every turn away from a better world, there is often a stronger correction towards it. Do not lose hope for the future. As the old saying goes, it takes but one candle to dispel the darkness. May God watch over you always.
I hope you got where you were going.
Fucking sucks. Let's get going. I wonder what happens when I do that. Oh, it just changes the position of it. Okay. Well, I guess that is some extra customizability. That is pretty nice, right? Is there a way to go up? No, there's no way to go up. Okay. Wait. There's like an entrance there, but it leads nowhere. Hello.
Okay. Gate.
Are you a door? You are not a door. Oh, that's where we were before. See, classic video game stuff, man. I love that shit. Alright. So now that we've scavenged the entire area, it also seems like there's nowhere else really to
Onward,
go.
Shimmer.
I think that's like the entire...
What are you doing back there?
I think that was the trophy.
Getting
To
homesick?
go through everything.
A little bit. You?
Same. Miss having a roof over my head.
You know, I've always dreamed of fixing up a farm just outside of Jackson.
Why wouldn't you stay in town?
I don't know. I like the idea of real space.
Sounds lonely.
Only if you're doing it alone.
Okay. So are we gonna, like, raise sheep and milk cows?
Are you making fun of me?
No. It actually sounds kinda nice.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
I like the idea of open space too. Yeah. We traveled through this entire area. I'll just check it one more time, or at least at the edges, you know. Go around, see what we can find. Yeah, no. We just went through everything. So forget it. Alright, boys. We're just gonna check around this area, and then we're actually gonna call it there. Just because I'm not sure if we went through all the way through the entire river. And now it seems we have, and there's nothing there. Which, again, kind of goes with what the trophy probably was. Just probably a trophy going over like, hey, you went through this entire area, you saw everything. You're a sightseer.
Wow, that was an adventure.
It was, wasn't it?
Haven't found any of them yet.
Hey, it's a big city. We barely started looking.
Yeah, I know. Just thought we'd see one of them by now.
I guess in a situation like this, you kind of just go until you just can't no more. Okay. You just kind of go and you kind of try to find the person you're trying to seek revenge on, and hopefully with enough luck they stop long enough where you catch them. Let's get this gate open.
Here we go. All right.
I got it. You put in the code.
What was the code?
Hey, these old generators are pretty finicky, so it might take you a few tries to... Oh.
Sorry, go on.
Nothing.
Checkpoint gate codes. East 2, 5345. Oops. I know. Fuck! Mm. 555. What if I would have... Oh, well. Oh my gosh. Can I just use... Okay, forget it. I found out how to do this the proper way. I was using the thumbsticks before. The thumbsticks do not work for me in this case.
Oh, no welcoming for me. Or they're just waiting for us.
I don't think another
It's a
here.
fair way in.
I don't think... Hey, the
Keep an eye
wolves.
on those windows.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Love you guys the mostest. And the next time we actually get over here, we're gonna actually start heading to Servina Hotel. Let me know how you liked it. Talk to you guys in the next one.